Question 88. I'm going to do questions 88, 113, 124, and 138. So, question 88. 1 plus the fraction negative 1/6. So first thing I want to do is I want to draw a sleepy man, and this side, this is a plus and there's a minus. When there's plus and minus together, you can just replace it with a minus. So it's going to be 1 minus 1/6. Cannot do anything with that because this is not written as a fraction. So we're going to go equal sign, and I'm just going to continue this line right here. So it's going to be 1 over 1 minus 1 over 6. We need to make sure denominators are the same. So what I do is I multiply this fraction by 6 over 6. So you're looking at this times 6 is going to be 6. 1 times 6 is 6. So 1 over 1 is the same thing as 6 over 6 minus 1 over 6. We needed to have a 6 in the denominator, so now we can go ahead and perform the subtraction. So 6 minus 1 is 5, and denominator stays 5 over 6. That's how you do this problem. Answer is 5 over 6. Question 113. This one is looking very tricky, but it's not. So minus 9 over 5 divided by negative 1. Okay, and this one you can kind of treat it as negative divided by negative. So just it's going to looking like 9 over 5 divided by positive 1, because there's negative divided by negative. They cancel out, it's positive. 9 over 5 divided by 1, anything divided by 1 is itself. So the answer is just going to be positive 9 over 5. Okay, next question is 128. You need to write this as a improper fraction. So generally speaking, what you want to do is it's going to stay as a negative, and now and 8 is going to be a denominator. Okay, so that's what we know without even doing anything. Now we're going to do some math. How to do the mixed numbers into improper fractions. You multiply the whole number by the denominator, which is going to be 2 times 8, and then you add the numerator, the top number, plus 7, equals, again, 2 times 8 is 16 plus 7. So it's going to be a, oops, I made a mistake here. So it's going to be minus 16 plus 7 is 23. So it's negative 23 over 8. And last one is a tough one. It's number 138. It's the last number on in the packet. So first we got it's a division of fractions. This is a mixed number. This is a nice fraction. It's a proper fraction. So first we got to do is convert both fractions to an improper fraction. To do that, this one is already in a proper way. Well, it's not necessarily in a proper fraction, but it's ready to be divided. This one, however, needs to be converted into improper fraction. We're going to take the same steps as we did in this problem, question 124. It's going to be same steps. So 4 and 9 over 10, we're going to convert into a improper fraction. So I wrote this like that because nothing is going to change until we switch this number into improper fraction. So you know the denominator will be 10. Now, 4 times 10 is 40. Plus 9 is 49. So it's 49 over 10 divided by 2 over 9. And it's the same thing as keep, change, flip. So when you do division of fractions, you keep the first one is 49 over 10. C stands for change. Change the sign to multiplication and then flip. This turns into 9 over 2. So we're just going to multiply straight across. So denominator is pretty much the easiest to multiply. 10 times 2 is 20. And 49 times 9 is 441. You can leave this as an answer. I will not be looking for a mixed number in this case.